Hola, mi nombre es Mercedes Flores. Yo soy maestra de español en la Escuela Jurupa Hills. I teach Spanish 1 and Spanish 2 for non-native speakers. It's incredible how time seems to speed up once we begin teaching in the classroom. It is the end of my second year, and I still remember how nervous I was the first time I stood in front of a class as a student teacher. I feel that one of my greatest challenges was creating unit lesson plans that contained enough variety and transitioned in a timely manner to help us reach objectives. This has become less and less of a challenge due to collaborating with other teachers and support staff. I look forward to next year to put into practice what I've learned and what I will continue to learn as a teacher. One thing I do in the classroom to create and maintain an effective learning environment is that I set up rules and procedures for students to follow from the very start. Students have assigned seating, which allows for both pair and small group work. Every period, the day's agenda is posted on the board, along with an opening activity, which allows me to do the quote-unquote teacher responsibilities for the first few minutes of class. Small steps. I do my best to create lessons that scaffold learning, like chunking information is very important for me in teaching students a foreign language. I try to transition from activity to activity as smoothly as possible, all in hopes to maintain student engagement. Instruction is presented in portions using pictures, symbols, and movements to represent new Spanish words. We use a lot of storytelling, which incorporates these words, allowing students to find and understand meaning through context. Students must create a storyboard or a children's stories to tell the story. However, this can be overwhelming for some of my students for whom I modify the assignment, making their focus to identify, write, and illustrate vocabulary words they quickly recognize within a story. I use a variety of teaching strategies to better engage and support all students. Students work in pair share, small group, and individually in completing tasks. Students create and act out skits, interview a classmate, choral read, echo each other, play games, and participate in many more activities throughout the year using the target language. I use tickets to reward and encourage active participation, as well as using equity sticks to better assure everyone's participation. I really enjoy informal questioning. I stop and check for understanding every step of the way. Students are aware that they could be called randomly at any moment. I feel this makes students liable and better prepared for formal assessments. Being part of Btsa for the first 2 years of teaching gave me the opportunity to meet with other teachers who were experiencing similar triumphs as well as challenges. Meeting and working with other colleagues helped me arrive to answers on how to better lesson plan, use varied strategies, and improve on classroom management. When we stop to reflect on our ways of teaching, we make improvements that show in our class instruction, which clearly benefits our students in helping them meet their objectives. The biggest impact on my teaching practice was working alongside other enthusiastic teachers who share a passion for teaching. Thank you.
Created using Powtoon.